What's happening, everyone? My name is Dylan from CA Entertainment, and you're probably wondering where the hell I am. Well, if you're been around the channel for a while, you'll know I'm back home in Northern Ireland. It's over the Christmas break. Today is Boxing Day, hence why I'm in my Dergview t-shirt. I came back obviously for Christmas, but I've already done one Dergview game on the 21st. We were already knocked Breda and we drew one each. Today's Boxing Day, so the Boxing Day fixture against the big rivals Ballinamallow. They're doing very well in the league. Dergview's on the other side fighting against the bottom sides, but it's a big day, it's a derby day, anything can happen. Boxing Day, really miserable day outside. If I take you over here, yeah, really miserable day. Just for information, I do go back on the 29th. I want to be back in London for New Year's. I'll probably do a vlog for that as well. But I thought, you know, it'd be a really cool idea. I think I should bring you guys along for what a day in being a videographer for a semi-pro football club is actually like. I did it for a day in the life of a business student. Well, here's a day in the life of a semi-professional video analyst. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. It's but an hour trip up to Ballinamallow. I'll be driving myself today because it's Boxing Day. Then you hit the road straight after the game and get back for dinner. And then we're actually going to go out tonight. But I don't know if I'll take you along with me for that there. I might do. I might not. Because I want to keep this video very focused on what's going to happen during the football. And it will lay over tomorrow as well whenever I do my editing of it, just to show you how I do that process as well. But without further ado, I guess let's get on the road. Hey guys, apologies if you can't see me. It's a brand new car. It's a Ford Focus 2011 Titanium, I believe. So apologies if you can't see me. Just different trendy way to set the camera, but hopefully you can't see me. Currently we're heading on our way up the Oma. The way I'm going is through Oma, turning off onto Dromore, and then carrying on through on the A32, then to Irvinstown where we'll turn off, and then head up towards Enniskillen. We'll go to Ballinamallow instead, because that is who we're playing today. The ground is called Ferdy Park. It's actually a very nice ground. I've been once before. I went to see a Linfield versus Ballinamallow game before I worked for Dergview there. It is a really nice stadium, although it could be tricky trying to find a spot where to record. I'll walk you through that there whenever we get there. Usually for away games I travel with Burnsy, Ports and Wes, but today I thought I'd drive to Ballinamallow because it's Boxing Day and I need to get away early like I said. But yeah, we're just coming in the little village here now on the way through in the Oma. So yeah, I will probably update you guys whenever I'm through Oma and on the Dromore Road. Okay everyone, hopefully you can see me here alright. We've just arrived. I didn't actually get a chance to speak to you because I was too busy listening to sat-nav and stuff like that there. Irvinstown's not a bad place. We're at Ballinamallow now in the car park. There's Matty Callahan just pulled up there beside me too. Just putting on Dergview jumper, and then we'll go out and get sorted, and basically I'll show you around the ground in a jiffy. And then go out and see the players warm up whenever they do. So yeah, I guess I'll see you at half time or just before kick-off. so we've just reached half time. It's currently 1-0 Ballinamallard. Dergview hitting the post very, very close with Paul Smith. But Ballinamallard have been relatively poor. They just kept possession.
A Christmas draw will be held in the clubhouse. There will also be a special draw for Bush Mills, with proceeds going to Ross Cahill. That's after the game. The draw for the Bush Mills, proceeds going to Ross.
Thank you very much, mate. I need to get home and get my Boxing Day dinner. But yeah, like I said, I don't think they've been all that impressive. Their goalkeeper should have held on. They won the Paul shot as well, and for the one that hit the post, they let him come inside far too easy. So I don't think they've been great. I think it's very even. We've definitely been a dirtier of the two sides, but in a derby, if you don't know you're there. So yeah, game's going alright. I fancy us. They score. At the moment, I'd say game's probably a lock for a 1 each. We'll see what happens. Okay, game over. Basically, I probably won't see you now until I get back to the house and I've had my dinner on me, and then United game's on. But basically, we lost 3-0. Scoreline not representative at all of the game. I think the game probably should have ended 2-2. Very, very good game of football in the second half. I definitely think Derby were the better team in the second half by quite a distance. Although Ballinamallard did score 2 goals, the third one being very, very good. The man of the match there being their number 11, very, very good from him. But yeah, game wasn't. We tested him a lot. Should have had a penalty. Paul hitting the post first half, etc., etc., etc. Their first goal being soft from the free kick. But I'll link the highlights to the actual game because this vlog will go out after I've edited the actual game, put it up. So we'll do all of that there after. I'll link that video, the highlights on the Dergview channel, to this video so you can go and watch the finished product. But yeah, I'm about to hit the road and go home. So I'll see you guys at the house. Okay everyone, so I'm here now in my room. It's the next day. It's actually pretty late on. If you actually look at my new watch that I just got today, it's actually 3:20 coming about up to it. So this is very, very late. I normally do the edit first thing in the morning, and then I do the social edit because I do 2 different edits. I do the social media edit that goes up on the YouTube channel. That goes up later on in the evening. But I'm basically going to be doing them back to back here now today, which I did at the start and I've done it before, so it's no big problem. Right now I have just got the SD card sitting in here. We're just computers being loaded up using so we're about to go start the edit. What I'm planning on doing is I don't really know if I can screen record it for you, but what I will do is I'll try and screen record it, but I'll have you rolling at the same time on the GoPro just to be sure that I have it captured. So basically I'm going to walk you through the edit. There'll be a little bit of a time lapse once I've basically gotten to show you what I do. For the social edit it'll be a wee bit different because I'll have to explain the different layers that I go through and what I do, but it's pretty self-explanatory and it's pretty straightforward as well what I do whenever I do editing. But basically one thing I quick want to show you is how I record. I don't know if I showed it to you yesterday whenever I was doing the video in anyway, but whenever I have the camera on, here we go, let me just open her up. So whenever you basically see the camera on and it's rolling through there on the screen, I do it in different clips. So whenever it gets to either 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever minutes it is, and it's close to it being on the dots, like 800, 900, whatever, and then the ball goes into play, I'll stop it, and then I will record it on the book, which I've already shown you as well. And the reason why I do that is because it's easy to remember what clip happened. So if there was a goal in the 25th minute, then I just basically go through at the top, okay, what adds up to 25? So there's 8, 8, 6, so that's 22, so it's the clip after that. So 886, so it's the 4th clip, so I just go into the 4th clip on it, add it in, and basically I know what I'm doing in the edit then. I just need to scroll through that clip to find it. Instead of scrolling through every single clip, it's just easier for me and what I'm doing. So that's how I record it. I can't record the whole game files anyway, which I actually think is better because then you're scrolling through one big huge file. That was a little tip I learned as well whenever I was doing my 3rd ever game for Derby against Carrickfergus last year. The boy who's doing it for Carrickfergus basically told me a little trick there. But I'm just going to get this set up here and then I'll see you whenever I start the edit. Okay, so here we are sat on my computer right now. As you see, I have one to share from Mora, basically put up and that's what I'm using to record the screen recording right now that you can see. So basically the first thing I'm going to do on my computer, as you see the nice background, one thing I should say is I actually like to listen to music, so this is my Rock Tunes playlist I have on Spotify. That's what I basically just listen to whenever I edit a lot of the time. You'll see me going in and out of the pause whenever I need to listen to the raw audio of the clips, but yeah, that's usually the playlist that I listen to, just moving the volume down to match my headphones, so it's quite comfortable. But yeah, so the first thing you see we'll do is we're going to go into our SD card here, go into what our files are, and as you see right now, we start selecting them using Control, and we're only going to select the MOV files. There's no point selecting the JPEG files because they're only pictures, and I'm not going to use them. So just select your movie files. Then you go in here, go into your videos, entertainment, go into your clients, then Derg View, and then what we'll do is we will create a brand new folder for this game. So we'll bring that out, bang and bang them out of the way here. Nice big key at the top telling you if you're in caps or not. So we create that folder, we'll bang that in, and then we'll press Control V. No, actually, sorry, there's one more thing we have to do, and that is create a little folder just for these clips to go into, and then we'll Control V that, and the clips will start to go in there. Okay, so we have all of the clips sat here now in the folder. So basically, the next step up we do is we go back into our SD card and we take all of these clips. We press the delete button on our keyboard. Yes, we're sure we want to delete them. That's then deleted. We then do a safe eject off our SD card, and I would then take it out, go and place it into my camera, but I'm just going to leave it on my desk here right now. Okay, so we just leave that there. So now what we do is we open up Premiere Pro. So we give that a wee click as we're continuing to record here at the moment. We have Google open as well for whenever we go to do the export. We can probably click off that XPC. Hopefully Premiere Pro doesn't crash for us, because sometimes it does crash and that'd be really shocking for us. Come to the system compatibility report, that doesn't really mean anything. You just okay that if you ever get it. If you don't, then that's fine. You see Premiere Pro here. Just click the OK, let it load up. Artwork by Bernard Payet. For more details and legal notes, please go to the Adobe Premiere Pro screen. So just let this load in here, and we will be on our way. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, so it should load in for us here. Okay. Computer hasn't been on for a while. So that's why it's a wee bit slow at the moment. When we get on the road, we should be Gucci. Oh, come on. We close that out. And here we go. We have it on here. So we get this little screen here. So we go New Project. And we will call this Ballon and Mallard Away VA for video analysis. We go into Browse. We hit this PC, videos, the entertainment, clients, Derg View, Ballon and Mallard Away. Select in there. We go OK. And then it will load us into our home screen, where we will move on from there. Just give this time to load. We give it a wee bit of a click. Make it speed up. Here we go. So this is what my Premiere Pro workstation looks like. We quickly go down to import media. We go this PC, videos, of course, clients. We go Derg View, bottom all the way. Where the first clip we have is 6 minutes long, and we're going to get the start, and we're going to get a piece of Derg View defending in that. So basically, what I'll do is I go on, I take the clip, I look at my book, and basically whatever my book says. So for example, this it says start, so let's take the kickoff. Even though that's then just walking out, but I need that for whenever I do the social. So what we do is we take this part, we drag that in, so we get that, we drag it in. Play a little move on here to give it a bit of a click to speed her up. There we go. Let's move that up. Okay, so basically what I do now is make sure it's set. Okay, so it's set there. So basically what I do is I mute that there so I don't hear it through my music. We wait till kickoff happens. Okay, we can pause that and just fast it forward. Okay, right, this is going to be a little bit tricky. So the game's underway. Here we see this ball come up, and then it's won that header. And the ball comes wide. Does the ball go out of play here? Yes, it does. So that's where we'll cut, and that'll be our first clip. So we take that, move that out of the way. We come up here, we type in subtitle. Let me change the spelling of that. Can't spell today. There we go, subtitle. I use this bold web caption one just because it stands out the best and there's no deletions. So what you do is you drag that across so it matches the same line as that. Come back over. Okay, right, so the picture's back here. Thank goodness for that. So basically we go in here, we take this text tool, we get the red box, we click on this, and then we move it back around. We just delete all of this out. Very quickly we type in start and we leave that there. And basically we repeat that throughout. So basically whenever I get the clips on the next part, it's a piece of Derby defending. So I will go through, find this, it's in the second minute roughly. So Derby are defending this side, so it might be here. He comes across, it comes into your man, shot comes off. Yes, I believe that is the piece of defending right there. So what we do is we go back to the start of the attack here, cut that over, delete that very quickly using our delete key. We watch it back, bring him forward, bring him forward, bring him forward. Okay, so we see the turn, spreads it wide, Johnny comes across, sweeps it out, and it goes out for a throw in. So ball's out, we bring back our snip tool, we cut it there. That's the end of that clip because the next thing's in 16 minutes, which isn't until our third clip. So we can delete that, bring it across, click on our text, Control C for copy, Control V for paste. Now bring it over, adjust the timing so it matches, and basically we have a good cover by centre back for left back out of position. Because if we look at this clip back, we have this man coming forward. We have this man coming forward very, very easily. D comes out very strong. Matty misses his tackle. Cheesy's well out of position. So there's no. You look at Cheesy here. He's actually playing centre back. So Johnny has to come across. It's a good cover. We're going to say Oppo player dribbles forward to easy. Then we'll comma. And we click on that there, and then basically we bring this down so we have a 55, and then we just move it up. And that's basically what we're going to do. I'm now going to take you into a time lapse for the rest of it. It's the Berg view, and I don't want all our teams watching this and seeing this. It's not right for me to do that. Even the bits I did do, I think it's me being very, very generous to those teams, and I feel like I'm doing Berg view justice. But what I have done is I purposely didn't fully go through what the full analysis, what I added to it, and I did a little bit more on what basically you've seen on screen and changed bits and pieces just to try and make sure. So yeah, but basically what I do now is I go Control and M. A lot of the shortcuts I use are Control C, Control V, Control S to save. But whenever you want to export, which is what it's done here now, you just press Control M on Premiere Pro. This is just going to go a wee bit freezy on me, so a couple of clicks. Hopefully it'll now pop up, which it does. So we use the format H.264, and then I move it down to mobile device 720p. And the reason for that is because whenever I export this, I then go into my email, send it to myself from my Gmail to my Outlook account, and then basically it's automatically saves in my Google Drive. On my phone, I go onto my Google Drive, download it, and then send it into the group WhatsApp chat. And basically now that I've told you that, there's no real need for me to show you that on screen. So basically what we'll do is we're going to output name this PC, video, see entertainment, clients, Derg view. We're going to finish games, analytical, Ballina Mallard, away VA. Bingo, and that will be exported. Okay, so I've just left you off here, as you can see. I'm just exporting it, but I just quickly want to show you my book. Hopefully you can see that. So as you see, everything's now got ticks and everything beside it, essentially. I just need to tick off these 2 bits. But essentially, this is what I do. I tick off this clip, right, I've done it, I'm done with it, I won't come back to it. And basically, right, I've done that, I've put that on, I've put that on, I've put that on, I've put that on, and so on. And that's essentially just what I do, my ticks, my little dashes at the top as well. Go ahead and flick off those last 3 and that one. But yeah, more or less that's what I do. Like I explained now, when this exports, I'll basically go free and send it to the guys, and then I'll get on straight away and do the socials. It's coming up to about 4:30 now. My friends are in at 7. We're gonna have Chinese. So yeah, we'll see what the story is there. But at the time now it's about 4:30, just after it. So we'll see what the story is. I'm hoping that this will be up and into their chat before 1:45, maybe 10 to. And then hopefully I can have the social edit done for 6 o'clock. That will be the goal. I'm expecting this video to be about 20-25 minutes long, which isn't too bad. But yeah, I'll see you when we go around to the social edit. And yeah, okay, so welcome back to the Premiere Pro screen. The first thing I do whenever I do the social edit, as you see, we're still in the same file, so I don't start from scratch because then I have to go through. So what I do, every clip I've highlighted for the video analysis, I use. So we see the start, this can be deleted. We go through, if I just mute this very quickly, upper player dribbles forward too easy, okay, that, right, that can go, we're going to keep that there, you'll see why later, that can go, right, so that there's the goal, okay. Where's half time? Is this the half time? Okay, right, so that's the half time. Okay, okay, so we keep that. So we keep this good save. So basically what I'm doing is the half times, the goals, and the yellow cards, I basically keep in there with these things, just so I know where they are. But the rest of it, is this the goal? Yes, it is. So at the full time, that's the goal. So that's what we're left with. So we have the 3 goals, 1, 2, 3. We have half time, full time, and we have the yellow card. Then what I do is I highlight everything and I using the shift key. So I hold shift and I click everything manually. This can be a curve because if you click with the wee red bar on it, then you have to go back to the start. So make sure you're quite accurate with it. I've gotten used to it because I'm quite quick at it now, basically just because I've done it so much. But I still mess up from time to time. Let's hope one of these times is not now. That'll be quite embarrassing. No, it wasn't. So basically, let me just make that as big as possible, and let me just whip that all the way over there to the very end. And basically what I do is I go back into this, go to this PC, videos, C Entertainment. I get my intro for C Entertainment. That's why I put that at the front to let everyone know that it's us, or C Entertainment that does it. So we put that at the start. We go back into this. We then go into clients. We go Derg View, and then we get the sponsors at the start and the main sponsor board. We open those up. We get the sponsors at the start and we throw those in there. But what we have to do here is, I know this, we have to go here, and as you see, it's way too big. So we just click on it and just move it until we get this corner, and then we move it to where we want it, place it in the center, make it bigger, center it again, make it bigger again, resize, make sure it's right. And there you go, bish bash bosh, that's it. And that's just basically safe for all the sponsors. Another thing I need to do is move this all the way up to the top and find out the entrance from them. So basically whenever they walk out, and what I do here is I will put the team sheet in. So basically if I find this bold caption web again, okay, and then we basically get that duration 30 seconds. And then if we bring this to it, it automatically cuts it there. I don't want it on for more than 30 seconds. It shouldn't take someone more than 30 seconds to do that. So we move that there. I should actually... Rubbish. Right, so we need to do it there. Select as a whole. Move it all the way down. Can I get it down to 28? Yes, I can. Wonderful.
Derby squad, and basically then I go and get my phone, I go into my WhatsApp, go into the staff group chat, get on the team sheet that's sent in from Nigel. Basically we go through, and then we go to is Matthew. One thing I don't do is subs. That's one thing you'll probably have seen if you've watched the videos. Just let me do something here very quickly. I need to do that there and make that -4. No, not -4, -9. There you go. 4 is Damien. 5 is Jonathan. 6 is Liam Burns. 7. I'm not even looking at the thing now. I just know the guy's squad numbers for being here for so long. 8. Who's wearing 8 today? No one that was on the camera. He was on the bench, so he skipped straight to 9 for Paul Smith. 10 was Gareth. You have to hurry. And 11 was Mark McConnell. And then 17, Andrew Sproul. Let me go subs. Eight, Adam Buchanan. 12. There we go. Sorry for being a wee bit quiet there. So yeah, that there's not that much there, so we can I think bring it down from there. So we bit down from 37, 28. If I just make this a wee bit bigger than that, there I can adjust it a wee bit better than that. There you go. Bang on, spot on. So we can close that out of my phone now. Move that up to here. And then we move this back across like so. And then we go save. Okay, that should be everything. So what we have to do now is we have to move this all the way over and shift it again. Make sure we select it all. Ah, I missed it because that was in the way. I didn't know where the corner was. That's unfortunate. Shouldn't be too much. Make sure I get that. This is the tricky part. Okay, right. Just gonna add a little bit of a rest with the mouse. Back on it. I don't have it. If you want to make it easier, just simply zoom it out there, and like you can zoom it out around it. But I just prefer doing it in one bulk. And basically, then all you need is to move it across, let it connect or snap on. Move that back out, and as you see, the video so far at the moment is just under 10 minutes. We're going to move it down, find the main sponsor boards, throw those at the end, go across, get this, correct it so it's the correct size for the screen again. To do that, give it a quick save. And here is where we do the main starty bit now. So basically, here from the kickoff, we bring back out the essential graphics tab. If you don't know how to get it, you go to Window and then you can select it. We have essential graphics effects and effects controls. So you go to Browse, exit that out, simply type in rectangle actually, and you should get this solid background, to which I throw on here. And then you want to move that all the way to the end. Okay, you go down here right to the corner, you bring it all the way up just select it out. So it's a wee bit like that. Okay, give that a copy, paste it all the way out here, drag it, hold on a second, get it, and just drag it away out here like so, then drag it on top, and then whenever you have it, you can select onto it, bring it back on there, super duper, same again. Oh wait, sorry, we need to grab this and just move it away again, bring it over, place it on top, go over to where you get the gap. Just let me merge that a wee bit nicer. There we go, that there should be better. There we go. Bingo. And then what we do, if we just zoom this up here, okay, bring it back to the start. I shouldn't, oh wait, sorry. If we take these actually, sorry, move them there, and then bring these back to there, that's perfect. And then we should have these graphics here all set up. So then what you want to do is you want to go back, and you want to grab one of these subtitles, doesn't matter which one it is, copy and paste it. Make sure you always have to do it at the very end, otherwise it won't work. So you bring that back there, and the first goal goes in there, because I can see where the cut was that I made earlier. And basically what you do is you take this, and you write that in, then you write Ballina United, Dergview FC nil. No, okay, right. One thing I should do is just make it a wee bit smaller so it just fits a wee bit better. We move it towards the left hand side there. Okay, and then what we do here is we move that like that. Okay, then we move this one. Okay, so you see here now what we do is we just line it up. So that's that lined up there. That's that lined up there. And then that is that lined up there. All we need to do now is make sure that just make sure it's lined up properly. Because what you do then is you're going to fill, so Dergview's colour is black, Bonnemaller's colour is blue, See Entertainment we keep it there, and you go into the text, you highlight See Entertainment, because that's our logo, that's our name, so we do that there, and then we keep both of these white, and then basically you balance it around so it works. There you go, and that's that essentially perfect and how we want it. Then what you do is you click copy, you bring that over to here, you put that in there until the second goal goes in, which should be there. Okay, and we move Balmoral 1-0 because they turned 1-0 at this point down here. Then basically we copy and paste that, and we place that there, and then we move it to where they scored again, which is there, and then we change this to 2-0 as you see where this is going, and then we copy and paste this, we put it where they scored to the end of the graphics, and we put that at 3-0. So there you go, and that's how you basically do that, and then we can delete these little goal ones. Okay, so now the next thing that's up is to do the half-time and full times. So all you have to do is type in here sport again, you type in sport, sorry, for the first time, And basically you go into this sports graphic overlay. You place it down the bottom first so you can resize it. Let Adobe do its magic. Loading the motion graphics template. But sometimes you have to cancel it, do rubbish to it for it to get it to work. Let's just hope I don't have to quit the application here, otherwise I will cry. Keep giving it a click. Okay, wonderful. Give it a quick save for good luck. Bring this back in. There you go, now it's saved on, now it's went on for us. We're going to freeze again. There we go. Now we're back. Wonderful news. So as you see, it's now popped up here, top left. Give that a double click. That's not what I want. I want to go into this tool. There we go. Perfect. So you see how big it is at the moment? We want to move that right the way down. And then we move it over to the halftime mark. So basically where the whistle actually went. So if we just bring this all the way back here, the whistle actually goes there. We want it to start there and we want it to end there. So the clip in. And then we can take that out. And we can grab this. And we basically want to make it the exact same size. So we basically move that, make it a wee bit bigger. That should be big enough. And then we move that and we say half time. The main color will be red, the highlight color will be red because it's for the senior, to match the senior entertainment. And all you have to do from that point, move this all the way up, give that a quick copy and paste. Zoom this back in so we know where the full time is actually blown up at, which is there. Move that across so it lasts. Go across to it. Delete the full time that's on there. Click on this. Give her a wee text. And then basically just type in full time instead. And then that changes to full time. And Bob's your uncle. Away you go. You've done that. So what I do then next is I look at the points where these change over. And I type in the goal scorer's name. But we're going to do the yellow card first. So again, we just go back into sport. We go down and we find this one because this is the one I like to use. And we go for, where's the yellow card issued? Is it this part? Yes, it is. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at about there. Wonderful. That was nice and quick through. I believe that was Gareth Doherty who was booked. So we go here. We can double click on it. No, that's not what we want. We want there. Make this smaller. Wonderful stuff. Make sure it's the right size. There we go. Go on here, sports team. Type the person's name in. And we will go yellow card because that's what happened. Main color will be black because it's a Derby player. Then the secondary color white. Highlight color red because it's a Derby's colors. Title color will be white because we want white on black for the best contrast. And then black on the white. So that's how we do that. We give that a quick save. What I'll do then is give that a quick copy and paste. Okay. And then we move that all the way to where this point is as well. That's where the goal goes in. Is that as long as it can go? Yes, it is. So we see the goal goes in here. First goal scorer, I believe, was number 3. So if we go through and we look, if we go through and look at that team sheet again, Cabana Maller's team sheet's on it as well. Number 3 is Ben McCann. So we go on, we go Ben McCann in there, and let's say Ballon Mallard goal. And we're going to change the colours now, so we're going to go blue, white, and what should their highlight colour be? Maybe a wee bit of like orange, because like mallard, for what a mallard's like. Someone like that there maybe? Yeah, we'll go with that. So we save that, and then we'll copy that. And then we place it here where the second one goes in. Bang on, and it was a number 11 that scored. So we find out who the number 11 was, which is Jason McCartney. Spelling our goal, we keep the same, and we copy that. We paste it, and because it's the exact same goal score for the third one, we do not change a single thing. We just leave it there, and Bob's your uncle. We are finished. So that is the entire thing pretty much. There's just one last thing I have to do, which is take the same thing we use for halftime and full time, give it a quick paste in there over the main sponsors, which is placed at the very end. If we give that, and then I just basically have to say thanks to our sponsors. Wonderful. How long is that? That's wonderful. And we move that over to this side just so it looks a wee bit better aesthetic, and that is us done. That is what I get up to, ladies and gentlemen. As long as we unmute this, that is what I get up to in the edit, and basically what I do as a video analysis. So what I basically do now is I take that, go onto the YouTube channel and upload it. So yeah, I've been Dylan from CAR Entertainment. This is what I get up to as a semi-professional football video analyst. I'll leave a link down below this video to the video I've just edited. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.